Hello, 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 and welcome back again. And now I should say good evening. It's 6 p.m. and this is the last live of our spring nail trends event, online event. No, last one, but I still need the rest of it. So yeah, I hope you like it so far, and I hope you've been inspired so far and you like the new products, of course, because yeah, the new products are really cool. And I'm going to use one of these gels last time. But while you all joining in, I'm going to turn on my other phone again, so I maybe we'll see the comments in time. This is it. It's not as easy as I thought it will be, but here you go. I'm going to try my best. Okay, let's open Facebook and our group, and I have some member requests, so let's quickly approve it. Who was here? Susanna. Hello, Susanna. Susanna, you can join as well and watch the video and catch up later, but now I'm live in here. Hello, Peggy. Hello, welcome back again. Hello, Karin. So okay, let me just turn it down. Good evening, Alexandra. Good evening, Anya. Hello, guys. So yeah, let's do this. The last one, the Inlay shapes it. I absolutely love. I mentioned this. I love upper forms. I think they are amazing to use it in a salon, and of course you can use some shapes it upper forms in your normal salon work, but you can do a little bit more and you can play around, because why not, even when you do your own nails. For the clients, they all want really nice and fast and want to be in and out in the salon, so we really trying, but for ourselves we can do something more. So I'm going to show you some idea for the inlay design, really easy, with like a little bit of blending and baby booming, and I'm going to use the new products as well. Hello, Irma. Hello, welcome back. And hello, Rian. Hello, Sarah. So nice you watching. Let me just flip over the camera, and I'm going to place my phone in here, and let's start with the products we're going to use as well. So for this one, of course, I'm going to use the shapes it upper forms. I already choose one. I'm not going to give you full course how to use the upper forms, because I do recommend and I truly believe it will benefit you if you go for the training into the classroom. There's so many ins and outs that you should know about this one. Some of you already been on a training and you know this is an absolutely game changer, and is really easy to use the upper forms. It's really easy to work clean, efficient, to make the really set of nails in 45 minutes if you know how to use it. So I would definitely recommend you to do it. Good evening, Inga. So I have my form, and I've prepared my form, but just to cut it around the cuticle. Of course, we need to match the form to make sure it's matching the sizes, so we have enough space for the product. We need to check the curvature of the nail. If I can give you a few tips, especially if it comes to inlay designs, because we applied a little bit more product and we need to make sure there's enough product. Always check your form if you have enough space in here in your stress points for the products. Always check this one, and always check if you have enough space for the products over there. That really help you to do it. So yeah, let's get started. What I will start from making with this design, I'm going to make a lot of markings, okay? Because that will help me to apply the product correctly and make sure everything is later flowing efficiently. So first, when I'm placing my form, what I'm going to do, because my natural nail is really squint, okay, and it just does whatever it was, so I'm just going to make a little markings so I will later fit it. Because I'm using my thumb in here, I can't do it, so I'm just doing this marking on one side. So when you do your own nails, this is how you can do it, okay? So then later when you place in the form, this is it. So this is only, I'm doing this marking because my finger and my nail is shit. So this is how it is. Not every, I cannot be just perfect, okay? So my nails are not, but I know how to fix them, which makes a lot of difference. Now, important for me is where my natural nail is finishing. I need to mark it as well. I will also make some marks and create the lines alongside my stress point in here. This is important. I will also check where my nail will finish, and then let's say I want to make it that long. You know what? I'll even make it a little bit longer, just tiny bit longer, one line longer. So just wipe it. One longer. Okie doke, let's do it. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide this part, this free edge part. So this is the part from the end of my nail to the to my markings in here, into roughly 3 parts. Okay. I will need that because I want to make my blending with the camouflaging product in correct spot. So then I'll have my inlay in the tip and will be just perfect. So this is not ideal, but not perfectly straight, but yeah, this is it. So this is where I'm doing the marking. I'm marking my natural nail when it's finished, so the end of my nail and the stress point and just the lines alongside that, and then dividing into 3 my free edge. So let's get started. Hi Magda, make you a French? No, I'm just doing more like a baby boom inlay. Is not a French that I'm making. It's not a French. So I'm going to start with my fiber gel rose. I have just a tiny gel in here, but yeah, next door I've got more, but that doesn't really matter. I want to make sure this part of my nail, when my natural nail is here and is finishing, will be covering with rose and is not with the sparkles and is perfectly covering, if that makes sense. I want to have my stress points perfectly covered, and I want to make sure there's enough product there. So what I'm doing, I'm going to pick up a little bit of my rose, and this is just my detailer number 3, but you can use any brush, and I'm placing my product, just a line in here. Just a small amount of product. I'm not going into natural nail, just on top of it in here. So you see, when I have my natural nail marking, I'm not touching this part. I'm going to clean my brush, make it flat, and first I will gently blend it. If I will do it, I will just really have this perfect blending, this perfect baby boom with my inlay. That's the reason of doing this. Of course, you can make it any other way as you wish and apply the product on top, but I just like it that way. Because once I'm using shapers, I'm trying not to apply any product on top. I'm not sculpting anything on top. And then I'm flipping this other way around so it's nice and comfortable. Now you can see my blending. And then I'm pulling the product in. And I want to have this blending just over my first line, my first third. Just gently blending. And I have here the rose, but you can use any product of your choice. Because I've decided I'm going to make this nail a little bit pinky with the new all-in-one gel. I've used the rose. My first idea was the ivory, but the rose will do. So you see, I have this seamless blending. I'm going to apply a little bit more product Now, once it's blended, just in this line, make sure it's nice and covering. Tip in here, do not apply too much product, okay? So, cannot be too thick. Keep it thin and control the product. Okay, and then let me clean my brush and I'll check on the other side how this blending on top looks like. I can correct it. So I'm just correcting it to make sure it's nice and even. Won't be as much visible later, but I still like to make it as nice as possible. Why not? I'm checking now is better. Now is much better, and this part for blending doesn't really matter, the inner part, because yeah, can I see the comments? Well, I can't see the comments. Okay, my comments disappeared again, so I will just correct it. Okie doke. Now I'm going to cure it, and I'm just literally talking 2-3 seconds cure, just to make sure my gel won't move under my light. So this will be a flash cure light. Okay, just a few seconds, and I can touch it with my gel, and I can see if it's moving or not. Okay, let me just go back to the light. I'm going back to my okay. Now I can't see guys my life in the group for whatever reason, so I can't see my comments. I cannot see comments. This is just annoying, I will tell you. But well, this is it. I will just reply to your comments later if needed. Maybe I will see them. Okay, my next thing is going to be apply the sparkles and the nice things onto my free edge. Okay, for this one I have chosen the shells. Remember, the shells meant to be nice and fine. If they are too thick, too big, then we may have the problem later with the thickness of our product. So if you have any shell that is that big, for example, what you can do, you can just place them on the towel or anything like that. You can use our Pro towel for this one, and you can just press it in the towel because it's soft with the back of your brush. And you will have all these tiny bits, and this is so shiny. It's absolutely beautiful. Of course, you can use some other colors as well. For this one, it's really up to you. But I'm going to use all-in-one gel peeling crystal with a little bit of crystal, and then maybe that's why I've chosen the salmon one. And I'm going to use these little fellas as well. Just a few of them, not too many. And I'm going to use, of course, chameleon flakes, because these are must-have for all my inlay designs. I just love them always. It's my favorite. Okay, so for my free edge, I am going to use the Fiber Gel Clear. Now, I have chosen this my really old jar, is still working, Sculpting Fiber Gel Clear. I'm using this one because it's super strong. It is still clear. It's not as clear as a standard builder gel, but this one can be used in a little bit thinner layers and still holds the structure. So we don't need to apply it thick. It's nice and easy to use. I love this one. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to apply the layer of this one into my free edge. And this one will go just until my, let's say, the thick part of my rose. Okay, so this is it. Nice and thin layer. And now I'm going to choose my first part, and this one will be my my shells. And I'm going to place my shells, few of my shells, not too many, in the middle of the nail, because this is the thickest part of my nail. And also some of my shells will just go over the rose. So when I'm I'll just maybe do it this way. When I'm then later I'm seeing this like a milky effect, this 3D effect. That's why I made this fade and shaden. That makes sense. So just a few, I'm using my small pieces, the middle here and there. You can use 1, 2, you can use 5, you can use 10. It's all up to you what you like to use in here. And this one, I'm going to take my little light and I'm just going to precure it like literally 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. Okay, I don't want to cure it even more. Now let me see if they are cured or they're moving. They're still moving. So let me just put it on another few seconds. And let me see. Okay, now they're solid. Okay, they're not moving. There's a reason later of not putting this one into light for too long, but I'm going to tell you about this one later. Now I'm not going to apply more inlays here. First, I'm going to apply another layer of my fiber gel clear to cover my shells, and then I will apply more holographic flakes and chameleon flakes, sorry, and my inlays, etc. And the reason for that is if I will just do that, my nail will be a little bit more 3D looking. I'll have more dimension into my nail. So for this one, let's take some flakes and I will pick up some pieces, like really big pieces, and I'll just place these pieces next to my shells. I love these chameleon flakes. My absolutely favorite ever nail art product. So I'm checking on the other side how it looks like. Maybe let's just put this over the black, so maybe you will see a little bit more. That has a little bit more coverage. And I will just get maybe 1 or 2 more, and then I will pick up a few pieces of my clear inlay, but just the single pieces, and I will just place them here and there, just like that. Oh, nice. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I can see it here. It's looking nice already. So again, just a couple of seconds of curing, not too much. Okay, now my last part is going to be my all-in-one gel. So that will be gorgeous background for my sparkles. They will just look just awesome, awesome. Guys, if you have any questions, drop me a comment. I might be able to see it. And now I'm going to place my gel, all-in-one gel, and this gel has little chameleon flakes as well. So, oh, nice sparkles. So I'm filling up this part. Now this gel can be applied a little bit thicker, we know this, so we can use it, this fact as well, when we creating our free edge. Nice, it's looking really nice already. Of course you can apply just small amount as a color maybe, and then add some clear to create the thickness and to create a little bit of structure but it's once we have it and we know we can use it as a structure gel, why not to use it and save ourselves a little bit of time. So I'll just pull it just a little bit here. Make sure everything here is covered and I have enough product on the side walls as well. And this one I'll check on this side. Oh, I need to add a little bit on top because this one will be too short. I wanted to make it a little bit longer. Okay, and now a few seconds of curing under my flashlight. I have this shape it and cure it light, and let me see if this one is moving or not moving. Oh, that will be perfect. So I'll just touch it with my orange wood stick. Is perfect. Now the next thing what I'm going to do when I have this one, I'm going to check if I don't have too much of the product in this area. Okay, so my form needs to still be able to fit in with no problem, and I need to be able to cover my stress point. If you touch your form back with this inlay design and you see it's too tight, okay, you cannot press it and you cannot like fit in it, you need to press it, then it means you apply too much products into the stress point and you need to remove it. And for this one you can use the electric file and remove it from inside and then remove the dust. Otherwise your form won't fit in and everything will jump back and you will only have the problem. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill the rest of my nail, the rest of my form with the rose. And this is my sculpting product, and that will be my product to apply over the natural nail. Hope that makes all sense to you, what I did with all of these markings and sizing up and everything. So just taking the product down, covering everything nicely. I'm checking on the other side how it looks, and I have a little bubble in the middle. Let me just get smaller brush, just poke it. We don't like the bubbles. Just clean it this part of the nail as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the form on my nail and just turn it down. Because my form is fitting, I don't have any issues. Again, if your form is not fitting at this point of the applier, making the inlay, you need to make sure your you remove the product from inside, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so I'm placing my form. I have my markings. Okay, I have my markings, so just cure it. Hope will be straight. Doing my own nails with this longer forms and my crooked fingers is just really fun, I would say. They're not always super straight. I'm trying to make a markings, but it's just, it's always much easier. So this part is fitted, okay? And now I'm checking from underneath, and here everything is perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the small brush just to spread this gel gently here. I'm not going to remove or anything, it's just perfect application. And I also need to check how is my end of my nail, if it's low enough okay, because very often we may have the nail that is going up, but if you fit your form correctly and if you have your markings done and you place your form correctly, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I'm going to place my tip for the few seconds in a light, and then I'm going to remove the form, and then I'm going to pinch it. Do not go over 10 seconds with this one, and the reason for that is our previous layers, the top layers, are already slightly pinched, slightly cured, so if they will be too hard, we won't be able to pinch it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to remove my form. It's cured enough, yes. Come on. Hello. Yes. Nice. This is just easy, so easy. And now I want to pinch it. Now I'm able to pinch it. So you see, even though I had all of these layers pre-cured, I can still pinch this part of the nail and make it a little bit slimmer, a little bit more curved. So this is really important, that you do not over-cure these layers. Is really, really important. So this is it. And now, of course, I need my clump for my stress points. And this one goes to the light for full cure, 1.5 minutes. We're working with the camouflage rose, fiber gel rose, so requires 1.5 minute cure. And which shapes did you use? The ballerina long. Ballerina long, this is it. Classic ballerina long. This is what I was using on this one, but you can use it any shape. You can use the square, you can use the classic square, anything you wish. It's just all about how you fit in the form and how long the nail is. So of course, if you want to make the nail a little bit longer, then classic square or salon square won't be the best idea, because they will be just too short form. So you need to think about this one as well. So let me close while this one is curing. Let me close everything here. Oh, and I have this. Open this one, and I can put them back together. They're really precious. Really precious little shells. Thank you so much, Alexandra. I'm glad you like it. Hope you guys going to try it as well. So what I will need next, of course, I will need my prep and wipe. I'll need to remove the sticky layer from my, that's 1.5 minutes, my twin light told me. So let me just remove it. This is it. Okay, nice and shiny, nice and sparkly. And I'll remove the sticky layer from underneath as well. And then I can, at the same time, remove the markings. And I even made this straight, so well done me. Okay. And what we will need, guys, is just a little file. So let me just get the 180 grit file, and we can file this nail and make sure it is just perfect. So I will just first separate this part. You can see from the cuticle our application is perfect. I'm using actually for these days a little peel of base. So I just peeled off my previous nail, although it wasn't easy. And I just after a week peeled off my thumbnail, because honestly everything is just staying on my nails. Even if I will just use the peel of base, it still stays. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start with the tip. I want to make it almond, so I'll just make it round straight away, and then looking so easy. Love those nails form. Yes, it is, and it is easy. When you know how, Irma, is really, really easy, and Alexandra is in comments, she can confirm that as well. the knowing how to use them is a key. If you know how, it's just, honestly, it's an absolute game changer if it's working in a salon. And what I like about this one, and what I must say is really useful for especially new nail technicians, you can see the end results right away. So you don't need to worry and you think about the nail. The nail is already done. What you need to do, you just need to perfect this. So you're not really tired of filing, creating things. The thing is done, so you can just make it this perfect end result every time. And then just make this one. This is it, just so pretty. So, okay, now what I need to do, remove the dust, of course. What you can do, guys, also, you can apply a little bit of your all-in-one gel, for example, around the cuticle to make it gentle ombre for this one, a little sparkly ombre, but I'm not going to do it. Let me just clean it with my prep and wipe, and we're going to apply the top gel. And of course, underneath, I will still clean it slightly because, yeah, I like to have everything straight. But this is the fiber gel on top. You don't need to worry. Nothing will happen with this one. This one is just perfect. But just a little extra filing here to make it straight. Okay, this is it. This is what I like in here for my right hand. Yes, long ballerina shapes, it is my go-to 100%. I like it as well. It's really good. It's really good. And you know, it's a classic shape, so it's not an excessive. Not too much product needs to be used. And you can also use it on your clients as well. Let me just clean my glove in here from all of this dust. And top gel, and we can see this great transition. Oh, this is nice. So we have the pure gel, and then we have the transition part, and then we have just the pure sparkles at the end. And oh, this is nice. Now let me just take a small brush, go around the cuticles, and I've got this little form in here. Oh, nice. Flip it upside down. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm just checking with the lights. The reflection is just perfect. So I'm ready to place it in the light. I'll just correct this. I'm just liking it too much for too long. Okay. Okay, to the light. 1.5 minute cure for this one, and will be done perfectly. So this is it. This is how easy it is. And again, we have super short life because working with upper forms is really fast. So even if you do this for the clients, of course, you will first match your forms, then you will do your blending in the middle, then you will apply the sparkles, blah blah blah, and then you will just do the last movement of applying just your fiber gel and one by one into the nail. So yeah, it's not taking as long as you would think. It's just perfect. But This is it. This is our nail. Oh, nice. And I'm going to show you, when we had the break, of course, and this is my middle finger. And this is the option with a little bit of blue. So I've used the rose as well, but I've used different shells, so there were darker shells. These shells I have used. And I have also used what I've used in here, the blue bubbles, this gel polish, because this gel polish has this nice holographic flakes as well. I love it with the inlay, it's semi-transparent as well. So, and I've used the rose as well. So this is it. These are my two nails. And now I need to take a picture. I'll just take it separately. And I've used this little all-in-one gel Starshine around the cuticle, just to make it as a little ombre. So it's possible as well just to add a little extra. But I think these inlays are really fun to do, really easy to do. Anyone can do it if you're working with Shapes It and the gel or the power gel. You can also do it with the power gel and do this blending with the power gel, no problem at all. I've tried that, it's working. This is really one of my favorite designs. I really like them. And of course, with different colors, contrast, you'll have a little bit more or less visibility, but I think this is really cool. And yeah, let me put some oil. I love the shells. Oh, I love the shells, Lindsay, as well. It's just the shells are absolutely fantastic. Just put some oil, but we can also, of course, use our luxurious hand scrub just to make sure our clients or the models' nails are perfect, especially when you're working with the models for your poster nails and stuff. Having the hand scrub is ideal. So let me know what you think about this one, if you're going to try it. And then just once we finish, and I'll just quickly get home, I'll just make a post with the requirements for the certificate. So if you're going to do all of these designs that we did with Joanna together within these 2 days, you can get certificate of attendance. And yeah, that'll be nice. I'll make something nice for you, so you can hang on the wall that you are amazing and you learning. And even if it's Saturday, Sunday, and you can spend your time with enjoying the sunshine, you're still watching me and still learning, and you want to get better. This is amazing. Thank you, Karin. Thank you so much. So now I can see the comments. So yeah, this is it. These are the spring nail trends. Thank you so much for joining me and Joanna yesterday. It is a privilege to be with you and to teach you and speak to you. And thank you so much for being part of Magnetic community. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you for buying my courses. I really do appreciate you. Trust me. And you like my stuff. I'm trying my best to keep you entertained and updated with the newest thing. But now, yes, every second Thursday we will continue with some e-workshops, and we're going to share the new plan, and maybe Angelina and maybe Cindy will do it again with their design. So really do hope so. So stay with us, and I will think about my 10-year trainer anniversary event as well. We'll try my best. Thank you so much, Karin. Enjoy your evening, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. And don't forget to tag me and Joanna when you do your designs. I would love to share it in my stories and promote you as well within this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.